Hey, fellow comic book fans. Today we are talking about Batman number 50. Now, before we get started, the following video is going to contain some spoilers, so if you haven't read the issue yet, please be sure to do so. If you like what we're doing here, like the video, hit that subscribe button, let us know what you think about the book in the comments. And with that being said, guys, what did you think about Batman number 50?
Well, I can tell you what I liked about it. I liked that it continues in the internal struggles, these thinking, that they're thinking about relationships and what's important to them and who they really are, which is the kinds of things that were done in all of the preludes as well. That they track with that the approach to the artwork was similar to the approach that DC took with Action Comics 1000, where you have a number of different artists showing their interpretation of the iconic character. So I was okay with that. I don't mind the introspective stuff, and I thought that the introspection combined with the various art worked pretty well up to a point. The point being, the ending I thought was lazy, stupid, and disappointing.
Stupid and disappointing?
Yeah.
So Ben, are you in the lazy, stupid, and disappointing group, or?
I think it was a little lazy, and I was a little disappointed. I don't know if I would have called it stupid, but it definitely, I like the introspective part of the whole thing, but at the same time, I was almost disappointed with the entire issue. I guess I did expect a little bit more from it, the grand scheme. We had talked and we had thought about are they going to get married? Is it going to be happy ending? Is it going to be whatever, this, that, and the other? And so I guess I wasn't totally shocked by that. I just thought there were it was such an opportunity to start something new or more that it chose not to. I think that's kind of a bummer that they didn't take advantage of it.
Yeah, I'm in that same standing in that same place, Ben. I think that more so than anything, there was a lot of missed opportunity here. And again, like I said earlier, here's the big spoiler for the issue. So if you haven't read the issue yet, stop listening here. Batman and Catwoman do not get married in Batman number 50.
Yeah, she doesn't show up.
Exactly. Now, while I'm okay, I wanted to see the two of them get married, I'm perfectly fine with the concept of the wedding not going through. What I'm not fine with is how the wedding, how it dissolved.
100% agree.
Yeah, and basically Catwoman doesn't show up.
Yeah, I think they just took the simplest shortcut they possibly could that did nothing to enhance the story, the relationship, or any knowledge that we have of either Catwoman or Batman.
Yeah.
They just ended this arc with just cutting ties and moving on.
Yeah, after all that hype too, all these different comics and everything, and just it really did just wrap up in one and just be all right, doesn't count for squat. Now, agreed, they left it open so this could all happen again, in a way, but it's just, I don't know. I mean, in the way they did, in the way they didn't. I mean, saying that if he's happy, he can't be Batman I don't know. Is it true? Is it not true? I don't know. But
I think that ultimately, I think that it is true, but I would have liked to have seen a good writer write an arc where that played out to, the inevitable result. I think that can be done well, and they just didn't bother to try.
Yeah, I think Tom King definitely would have done a great job doing that. If we, if in the next arc, it was all about Batman and Catwoman being together, and essentially readers would be given a chance to watch their relationship dissolve because they were together.
Yeah.
Because it makes perfect sense that the reason why, they've had such a long, on again, off again relationship is because, they do come from different sides of the track. And part of their love has to do with not being able to get close enough to one another. But what I will say, the artwork in this issue was absolutely fantastic. Davey brought up, that it was similar to Action Comics number 1000. We had a ton of artists working on this book, and It was fantastic. It really was fantastic to see a diverse group of artists really illustrating what would be basically the same scene, which is, one way or another, Batman and Catwoman embracing. Over and over again we saw this, but seeing multiple artists do this in their own unique ways, it was really exciting for me. I did thoroughly enjoy that. But the ending...
the final scene, you mean?
Yeah, the final scene here really doesn't do anything for me.
I think it's wrong. I think it's a mistake.
Yeah.
But I must say the writing, at least. I mean, the writing was good, too.
Yeah.
It's just that the overall story just didn't do it.
Yeah. Yeah, from panel to panel and, bubble to bubble, Tom King has done a fantastic job. Absolutely fantastic. It has nothing to do with his writing abilities or his dialogue or nothing. It just has to do with, the direction of the story.
Yeah.
And I don't know, if this is all a part of King's plan, if it extends outside of his reach, I don't know.
I just thought that last scene was really odd. Holly comes back with the news that the wedding's off. And Bane says, of all people, the bat is broken. Well, how can he be any more broken than he already was? And coming from Bane, it's like, meanwhile, you got the Joker standing there with a little bandage on his neck. And, okay, that needs a little bit of explanation as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was it all a scam to make sure they didn't get married? Were they thinking if they got married, they'd be screwed? Or is it just if they got married, they wouldn't have their, nemesis?
Yeah, well, there's, we have, there's a bit of a contradiction here because in Batman number 49, Joker was saying essentially happy Batman is not Batman. Happiness is what breaks Batman. And
so this means he's not broken.
Exactly. And, his villains are saying that now after experiencing heartbreak, presumably, I don't think Batman's happy about this, but we haven't really seen his reaction yet, that he's broken now. And it doesn't work. It does not work for me. I do think that a happy Batman is a Batman that doesn't perform as well as brooding Batman, but I don't know.
He's not going to be any more of a brooding Batman now than he ever was before.
No. And not for nothing, he's not going to just give up being Batman. Yeah.
He's not going to be eating like cookie dough ice cream, in his onesie,
Yeah. I mean, I would love to see that though. Like Batman eating ice cream, watching the Golden Girls or something, or just some sort of it would be great, but you're absolutely right. It's not going to happen. So I don't really see what the point was here.
I mean, maybe they'll explain a lot of it in the future, but right now it leaves you disappointing.
So
that's it for me. That's my feelings on it.
All right, well, I think that's just about everything we have to say about Batman number 50. What did you guys think? Let us know in the comments below. If you like what we did here, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to check out thebrazenbull.com for more great comic book content. Until next time.
Bye.
Adios.